Hello Overwatch agents, Coach Arodi here again here to teach you all about the importance of your role in Overwatch 2. There are 3 different roles in Overwatch 2, and all the roles are important to ensure your team's victory. We'll be covering each role and how it's important, and what you can do to ensure you're playing optimally. For warm-ups, let's remember what roles are in this game. There are tanks, DPS, and supports. If you remember from the Understanding Role Positions video, we discussed the importance of your position. That is part of your importance, but we will also need to discuss further the importance of your role for other purposes. But in the drills overall, we will discuss each role. In the meantime, go ahead and load up the practice range to get your aim ready before we start this video and go into depth about each role. The first role we will be discussing is Tank. Tank is the most impactful role to the team for many different reasons. Firstly, you need to be aware of the fact that in Overwatch 2, you are the only team's tank, which means if you die, your team most likely can go in as their front line is gone. As a tank, you act as the front line for the team, providing space using your kit to force the enemy team or tank to go back, and provide that space to your DPS in order for them to get picks, and the supports in order to get better cover. Though you are the front line, you must still be aware of the team. If you want to do a hard push, you must be aware if your team can 1. Do a hard push, 2. Is ready to do one. If you go in alone, you'll get melted, which is why you need, as the tank, to communicate with the team you plan to go in to allow your team to provide you support as you take all the attention from the team. Go ahead and get into a game selecting a tank as your main role. After loading into the game, pick any tank you want to practice and try to focus on being that front line your team needs. You should play about 3 games as main tank, or as you see fit, until you get a good understanding of what it means to be the front line. The next role we'll be discussing is DPS. DPS overall role is to get picks on the enemy team members, to weaken their team and assist the tank in pushing the team back. As a DPS, you are the main damage from the team, no matter what type of DPS you are. You still want to try and get picks on the enemy team. The best way to get the most out of this role is to try working with your tank. Providing pressure against the enemy tank, weakening their front line allows you to enter their back line and get picks, which helps the team move forward. Another way to help assisting the team is the support. In case of a dive, not only are you meant to help the tank, you're also meant to assist the supports. Pick a DPS to queue in, and queue about 3 quick play games as different DPSs. They all have different play styles of how to play, but still have the same goal of trying to get picks for the team. And finally, the support. Supports do many things for the team. You don't only provide healing to your allies, but assist in terms of either buffing damage or providing an opening by dealing damage to the backline using your kit. As a support, you also play a very crucial role on the team to keep your front line and the DPS, and of course, your other support alive. You provide support from the backline, keeping your tank strong and assisting your DPS on getting picks when the assistance is necessary. The best way to impact the game in this role is assisting your teammates. Being a support tends to be a thankless job. A little hero in the backline while your tank and DPS get the attention. Go ahead and queue up as support for about 3 games. Your focus should be on keeping people alive and yourself alive in tough situations. Now that we've covered all their roles and their importance and how to impact the game as them, each role is important for the team to secure victory. Each role must play their part in order for the team to succeed. And all the roles may not get all the same glory, but all have heavy importance in how a team can be obtained their victory. Each role is very important for a game to be won. Make sure you yourself are doing good and don't worry about others playing. Your focus should just mainly be on yourself and making sure you are playing to the best you can do. Each player on the team is an important member playing to obtain a win after all. That was Coach Arodi signing out for today's video.